So, what is your intake on the movie Public Enemies?
Public Enemies, to me, in my opinion, is one of the top 10 best movies of all time, especially from, like, the best of 2009, I personally think.
Why do you think so?
I think so because it is based on a true story that actually happened in the 1930s of the time of the Great Depression.
And what was it based on?
It was based on John Dillinger from Mooresville, Indiana. He was a notorious bank robber from the year 1933 to 1934.
Mm-hmm.
And he was... Basically, he's like a modern-day Robin Hood. He stole from the rich, gave to the poor, but actually the poor, in this reference, is himself. Because, you know, he was...
And how is his character role? Like, what does he describe to you?
He describes to me, like, growing up... He grew up on a farm in Mooresville, Indiana. His mom... In the movie, it explains in the movie that his mom died when he was 3. You know, his dad would just, like, beat the shit out of him for no reason because he had no other better way to raise him.
Yes.
So, he grew up, like, in, like, this kind of, like, a bad timing for... Back then, like, didn't have that much, like, food and all that, like, money-wise and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it was around the time of the Great Depression, too. So,
I think you've already said that, but, let's not get to that. How does this movie relate to your life and your personal experiences?
How does it relate to my life?
Yes.
Well, he kind of showed back then how, like, what it was like to actually do something about not having all money and everything like that. Like, basically he, you know, was helping people, saying that, like, he could take from the government what the government took from the people back in the 30s, you know?
Yes.
So, but what really started him off as, like, this notorious bank robber, he stole $50 from this local grocery market when he was, like, around 19 years old, and he was sentenced to 10 years in prison because he did that, unfortunately. But after that, he broke out of jail and, you know, met these people that, you know, Alvin Karpis, you know, yeah.
So, how do you think the movie affected other people in terms to how good it was?
Well, it depends, really, because, like, if you like that kind of movie, you know, like, I actually, like, thought it was interesting before I heard about the movie, because, like, I've always, like, wondered about the 1930s, and, like, what was going on during the Great Depression, and, like, other places and everything. Like, John Dillinger wasn't the only notorious bank robber back then. There was, you know, Bonnie and Clyde, of course, and, you know, Babyface Nelson, and, you know, yeah.
Okay, so this is Jersey Shore Blog TV, and we're signing out once again, and this is Justin Aiello.
Thank you.